So, public transit. It's an easy and cheap way to drive around your town or elsewhere. And because I don't have a car yet, I have to take the train every morning to get to my vocational college. Except now that I have to learn at home thanks to Corona, I hardly leave my home. But that's okay, because the trains were abnormally full. Everyone was just basically hugging the person next to them like there was no pandemic going on. And oh no, the infection numbers rose. What how could this happen? I don't, what? And I mean, how wouldn't they when the whole town drives in one single train compartment? I hated driving to school so much in the last months of normal school days, but before all that, I had some other interesting kind of experiences that I want to share with you. Of course, I had many experiences with loud children, people who eat a whole meal at the train, party people, people who listen to music with their headphones. But they turned the volume so high up so that everyone was triggered by it, and I don't understand how they don't notice it. And many more. First of all, I take 2 trains to get to school. The second train drives past a mental hospital, so it's normal to see a person who behaved a bit more, interesting. For example, like people who throw books at you. One time I noticed an older man sitting with his walker in which he carried some old books, and he made a friendly impression. Maybe a bit too friendly. He talked with me and some other girls about random stuff, even though I couldn't always understand him. He also offered me some books and shown me some, but I always kindly rejected them, until he literally threw a book at me. It landed on my lap, but excuse me, sir? After many, oh thank you, but I can't take this, I don't read, and stuff like that, he finally took it back. But he also left at one point, and yeah. And then I saw him a few days later. Wow! But I didn't talk to him because I didn't want any books, and I'm an introvert. I don't talk to strangers. Let's talk about that moment where someone broke my phone on the train. I stood next to a ticket machine in the train, and like always, minding my own business, just staring at my phone. And the guy, who in this case was not from the mental hospital, wanted to pass me to get out of the train. But the moment he passed me, his shoulder knocked my phone out of my hand and hits the floor. Now, I don't know why, I guess I'm just hella lazy, but I didn't have a phone cover at that time. And the back of my phone was a glass-like material. By the way, I don't think that was the best move from the product designers, but it also wasn't the best move from me to buy it. So I think you know what happened. I was scared to know what happened. Above that, the guy just left the train. And yeah, you can say, oh Liz, but he probably didn't notice that he knocked the phone out of your hand. He did see that. He looked back. And I understand if you have places to be. But not even a single sorry came out of his mouth. And I know it was stupid for me to not have a phone case, but I don't know, he didn't care. I picked up my phone, saw the tragic damage on the back, and I could feel the growing sadness in me. I mean, yeah, I'm happy that the phone still worked and nothing shattered on the front, but it still made me upset about how everything had happened. But a few months later, I got a new phone with a phone case, so everything's good now. I guess. Oh yeah, and I once noticed another dude who played with his lighter and tried lighting up his own hoodie. In a train. Full of people. Without a mask. I left the train immediately. So that's it, I guess. I could tell many more stories, but that's for another time. And I hope you enjoyed this a little bit different video, and if you want to see more videos like that, let me know down below in the comments. You can talk to me there, and yeah, subscribe if you enjoy it, and maybe ring the bell if you want, I don't know. And yeah, have a nice day or night. See ya!